Hi guys, it's Ray here from Man City Fan TV. I really didn't think I'd have enough time to do an update today because I'm driving from Paris up to Manchester. But those lovely people at Eurotunnel have given me a 2-hour window with a delay, and that hopefully is enough time to get you an update on what's going on in Manchester City. Today I'm going to talk about Pep talking about transfers and John Stones, Kovacic, Luke Brattan, Brandon Barker and Thomas Agyepong. So let's start with Pep. He was on Sky Sports yesterday talking about transfers and the upcoming season. I think we are not going to make any more signings. Now, Pep also talked about John Stones playing as a defensive midfielder, something that he'd mentioned after the Community Shield game on Sunday. John, for the qualities he has, I think he can play there, but I don't know. We have never tried him there. If it's true that we're not going to make any more new signings, and it's not just Pep pulling our leg whilst deals going on in the background, then it does make a bit of a mockery of the paper talk about Kovacic going on strike at Real Madrid and trying to force a move through to Manchester City. It sounds actually quite ridiculous, and as I said, I think it's just paper talk. They're just making stuff up, and it does look more likely that Kovacic will go to Chelsea as part of the Thibaut Courtois deal on loan. So, to be honest, I can't see us getting anybody now. There's only one day to go, unless we've been really working on a deal and kept it really quiet, right under the radar. I can't see any big deal coming through. So I think we've got what we've got, and hopefully I think that should be enough this season. Some of you might have seen a horrible injury for Luke Brattan in a game in Australia the other day. And I think Luke Brattan I think we either bought him from Melbourne City or loaned him to Melbourne City from Manchester City. But he had a sickening injury where I think he slipped and he took a boot to the head. Now in that game, the game had to be stopped for 30 minutes, and which is a heck of a long time during a football match for a game to be stopped. And Luke Brattan had to be taken to hospital. But luckily, quite fortunately for him, Melbourne City tweeted overnight, "Tough match tonight, but we got the win. And news that Luke Brattan has been given the all-clear makes it even better." And yeah, we just want to wish Luke Brattan a full and speedy recovery, and hopefully he's back playing again soon. I've actually had to come inside because it's so hot outside that my phone actually went off, turned itself off because it was too hot. It said it has to cool down. So I popped inside into the lounge, nice and cool inside here. And I'm going to move on to talk about Brandon Barker. Now he's gone to Preston North End on loan for the season. When he was coming through 4 or 5 years ago in the academy, I thought he looked like a great prospect. He looked one of the better players in the academy. And in 2013-14 season, he was voted the Academy Players Player of the Season. And in November 2015, he went out on loan to Rotherham. And I think the loan was meant to be probably till the end of the season, but after a couple of months City recalled him because they wanted to use him on he actually went on the bench for a few games even though he didn't play in the league, and he made his debut for City in February 2016 in what some of you might remember. It was an infamous FA Cup game at Chelsea where we got battered 5-1 by playing most of the kids. I think we had a Champions League game coming up 3 or 4 days later, and Manuel Pellegrini wanted to play. He wanted the FA to give us an extra day's rest before the Champions League game, and they wouldn't do that. So he just played mostly the kids, and yeah, we got a beating. We took a beating there, and that was Brandon's first game for City. Subsequently, he's been out on loan to, I think, went to NSE Breda for a season, played 20 odd games for them. And last season he was on loan at Hibernian, where he once again played 20 odd games. I think he got a little injury towards the end of the season, which stopped him from playing even more games. And now he's gone off to Preston North End. I really wish him all the best. And you know, it's about time he settled down and made it happen for himself. At least I think playing in the Championship, we'll get more of a chance to watch him playing, because I'm not that keen on Scottish football and I don't watch many games at all. The last player I'm going to talk about today is Thomas Agyepong. Now he's a Ghanaian player who's been on loan in Holland for the last 3 seasons. I think the first season at FC Twente and the last 2 seasons at NSE Breda. And one of the reasons for that is because we couldn't get a work permit for him. And now he should be going on loan this coming season to Hibs should be going on loan to Hibs as long as they can get a work permit. So once again, we'll get a chance to see if this kid's got anything. My feeling is, after waiting 3 years to actually get him into the country, he's just another one who might play a year or two for us, and then he'll be sold, moved on. And it's part of that policy to get kids in young, play them for a few seasons on loan, and then sell them to make a profit. It's the way City are doing it, and we just got to accept it. I think I've just heard the call for my my train, so I'm better get moving. So if you haven't subscribed already, guys, please subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 2,000 subscribers. I think we should hit that today, and it'd be really great to keep pushing on and going from strength to strength on the channel. If you like the video, please click like, and see you around, Blues.